everyone. Friday, we made it. I can't believe it. It's been a long week, everybody. Man, we're crazy, but we're here. And I can't wait to sleep in tomorrow. I hope y'all doing good. I hope you had a great day, a great night, wherever you're at in this world. It was a nice, decent day for me. No crazy last minute things, but I tried to order some food on the way home. Of course, that gets messed up, you know. It's always something. DoorDash, man, or no, Uber Eats. Dang it, man. Y'all gotta fix your stuff, man. But luckily, I ate. I'm okay. I'm feeling good. The camera looks a little high, but we're gonna do this chat, and I'll fix that camera. Duck Goose announced, "What's up, bro? Good to see you." Zach G Bass, there you are. Judy says, "Good evening, Rick. How's things? I'm doing well tonight. Feel good. We got the Orange Mountain Dew tonight, so it could be wild tonight." Gloria, how you doing there? Stardust is in the house, of course. Let's see, Donald James, what's up, bro? Nachi Ket, there you are. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Donald James said it was a good day for him too. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, let me fix this camera ever so slightly. I literally finished tuning my guitar at 9:59. So I just slapped the camera on. I was like, all right, let's see if this works. Anyway, we got the usual OG suspects in here. Douglas Ball, what's going on, buddy? So I'll play this new quick one. Secret song. It's not really a song. I found some stuff on my phone. I was like, that's pretty cool. It's good warm up, good intro. Let's give it. Actually, is this the one? No, this is not the one. We're gonna play the real intro, I think. No, we'll play this one. Whatever. It don't matter. It's nothing. Something for me to jam over. Let's try it out. a cool one over there. Just a couple of parts I put together. Like I said, I found a cache of insanity on my phone. I was like, hey, what the heck, man? Well, I'm going to try and put a bunch of these little bits and pieces together and see what we come out with. But a nice little intro, nice little something there. Let me see. It up a bit. Crazy speedy one right here. We'll see what we got. We got some people rolling up in here. Good to see everyone hanging out tonight. I do appreciate we're going to try and get up. We just need 100 subscribers tonight. 100. Smallest of amounts, right? 100 people. We're like just teetering on 60,000 subscribers right now. So we'll see if we can get the 100 tonight. That would be insanity. Let's see. Doug said, let's do some King Diamond. I like that request, bro. That's what I'm talking about. King Diamond. Well, what you want to hear, man? How about this one? This is my favorite one, Ghost, man. That's probably my all-time favorite King Diamond song right there. Love that one. I love it. That's a great request. Like I said, I don't do requests, but if I know it, I'll do something. So how's it going, Douglas? Appreciate that, man. I love King Diamond, dude. Darrell's in the house. Happy Friday to you, friend. How you doing tonight? Darrell said, Rick is fire. Thank you, bro. Not you, kid. Thank you very much. It's a nice one there. Darrell said he saw that new Papa Roach song. I saw the thumbnail for it. I didn't watch it though. Is it any good? I don't know. I haven't heard them do anything in a long time. So okay, man, it's alright. DJ B in the house. Happy Shreds Day. You know how that rolls. Nice. Nashi Kit, what's up? Thank you. Darrell says, oh, he's talking to Half Dead. Let's see. Gloria says our fall and winter is like 2 months. Then it's like 2 months of relief from the heat. Yeah, maybe what? January and February, maybe, if that. Oh, and Donald James feeling that. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Now she kid. Thank you. Juji's like coming in with the fire. Heck yeah. Thank you, Darrell. We got some friend from Japan. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. He says, "Rip Ozzy." Absolutely. Rest in peace, Ozzy. He's still resting. He's resting at home now. They buried him at their English estate. So yeah. He'd be there forever. God's watching. Good. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. There you go. DJB says, how about we make it HDS? All right. If that's cool with you, we could do it. From now on, DJB, aka Half Dead Shredder, is now HDS. We're gonna go with HDS. How about that? I like it. There you go, Douglas. Hope you enjoyed that one. Now she says, even though all your songs are composed, you're a brilliant improviser. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. My man from Japan says, forever, Ozzy. You know how we do it, buddy. Donald James says, I requested Speeder at a drummer's Twitch panel, and they play it, and man, he was sweating. I'll bet. That's a ripper, dude. That's a ripper. Even on drums, everyone's cranking it. You got to be ready to roll for that song. Oh, good to hear, Drill. He said that new Papa Roach song is fire. Nice. Frankie D, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Michelle Levine, how's it going? We'll play some Ozzy Gator for sure, brother. Love Ozzy. I've got a nice Mr. Crowley piece in here for sure. Andrew in the house, he says 07-19-25. Thanks for that super chat. All right. Well, actually, let me play this one first, and then that'll be the next one, brother. We'll do that next. But yeah, we gotta speed it up. I gotta Gotta make sure I'm fast enough. Let's go. This is a real fast one right here. Abruptly ended. Well, that was cool. I definitely am shreddy enough for anything now, for sure. All right, Andrew, he said he wanted 07-1925. That is a slow jam, but that's a good jam. We'll get that queued up here right next. All right, there it is, queued and ready. What else we got cooking here? Let's see. Dale Usury, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Nashy Kid, thank you. Don J said, you're getting wild, Rick. Those sweeps are not fair, I know. I've been practicing them, man. I've been really practicing a lot of different things. Like, I've kind of stopped doing the picking exercises. I think I got it down, you know, and I've been trying to get my, the sweeps and the arpeggios and things like that, the sweeps and taps and things like that, you know, combination of those things. Trying to put more emphasis on that, because I stick to one thing for a while, then I ignore or other stuff, and then I go, I gotta work on that too. There's always something to work on. There's always something to work on. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you. Thank you, HDS. There you go, brother. Nashi Kid says, ready to go. You know that's right, brother. HDS says, I'm working on scales, listen, so I may be a little quiet. No worries, buddy. Rock them out, man. Stephen R. in the house, how you doing, buddy? He says, I'm going through some tough tough stuffing recently. Your live stream is just what I needed, man. Thanks for your music. Much love you, Rick. Thank you, Stephen. Much love to you, brother. Happy to be here for you. Happy to be here. And we'll see if we can lift them spirits up, brother. Charity Fortune, there you go. Stu Petty knows do the do. That's how we do, man. We do the do, all the do. Yes, every. Tonight I'm starting off. No voltage tonight. It's the delicious Cabo Citrus orange flavor, cause that's what I like. Let's see. Dark Bass Demean's up in here. He says working on grindcore and death metal right now. There you go, brother. That's what's up. Well, this is definitely not even close to that, but I do have some stuff. Maybe we'll play that in a little bit, because I'm definitely cranked up warm, and I don't have anything cooking tonight. We're just going to play whatever my mind wants to do. So let's try this. This is for Andrew. He dropped a super chat for this one. Let's rock out. Let's slow dance and grab your Kleenexes and Be careful. Don't watch any sad movies while you're watching this, hearing this. mess up there. Missed the note. I had my eyes closed and I wasn't looking. But other than that, 99.9% on that one. That was very nice. And you can really, you can go into another planet with that tune right there, honestly. That's insanity right there. But very cool. Hope you enjoyed that. And thanks to Andrew for the super chat and the request on that song. That's a very nice one to do. And let's see what we got here. We got something else to do. I mean, I'm pretty much warmed up, I think, you know. We really go crazy. Start off with the bang here. All right, let's see what we got. A lot of chat, a lot of people hanging out. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're enjoying this show. I do put videos out every single day of the week. I go live, typically 5, but we go on every day this week, but typically 5 times a week. And then we have the most fantastic community here. We're always having a good time. So if you like to have a good time, hit that subscribe button and come along for the fun. All right, let's see what we got here. Donald James said, I'm riding a dude. There you go, brother. Pedro says, do you play any classical guitar? If I have any string recommendation. I do, buddy. I just got a classical guitar about a month or so ago. I have no idea. For string recommendations, I have to find out. The strings that are on there are wonderful, whatever they are. I asked the guy that I bought it from. He said, I had no idea. I don't know what they are. I'm like, great, awesome. He says he believes they are Diodario. But I have not yet talked to my rep at Sweetwater to like investigate it fully. So but I'll let you know, man, if I find out. Hopefully I do, because I'm going to need the strings for it soon. Don James says, doesn't matter what the genre is. If it's good, it's good. There you go, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. And he loves old school. Me too. Me too. Dude, I was listening to Trapped in the Corner today on my way to work. I had it cranked up. I'm like, all right, I'm going to learn this Andy LaRock solo now. Give me a couple of days. I'm going to have that Andy LaRock solo going. Dude, you said, I feel the group here loves all kinds of music. I think we do. You know, and I try and play every type, you know, mostly. I mean, I don't play any reggae or Green Day, too. But, you know, I play rock and blues and, you know, chilled out ballads and stuff, you know. And I think everyone enjoys stuff like that. But we all have our taste, that's for sure. I think we cover the entire spectrum of music with this community, that's for sure. Lotar says, dude, you're a better guitar player than I'll ever be. I'm absolutely blown away. You're amazing. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that very, very much from you, man. Frankie D, there you go, brother. Juji's like, lots of feeling. Oh, yeah. I say, those chords, you know, when I hear the slow beat and the chords, I can just dig right into it, you know? Glory says she's a music lover of all types, and that's what I'm talking about. Dark bass, there you go, brother. There you go, Juji. Lotar said, oh, shoot, key change. Yeah, that's one of my calling cards is key changes. Juji says freaking Fire Friday. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Dylan says, please don't play Speeder until I get home. I'm not sure I'm ready to hit Warp Drive as a run. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Let me know when you get home. We'll play in a little while. Glory says, Rick is on fire yet again. Thank you. Einhorn is, now that's a request I like. I love that. That's one of my favorites. Beautiful request. Those are requests I like. Stu says Rick's in rare form. I'm feeling pretty rare for sure. Evan Kelly in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to go, man. Good to see you. Einhorn says, is that an ESP? It certainly is not. It is the best guitar ever, the Jacksons. No, in my opinion, I love Jacksons. But everyone's got their favorite, that's for sure. Lotar, thanks, buddy. Sterling Pay says, we need to get you on America's Got Talent, brother. Go for it, man. You know any of the producers? I was close, buddy. I was very close, Sterling. And I've said this before, and I'm going to have to probably say it 5,000 more times. I was contacted directly by casting agents from America's Got Talent for this current season. Did everything they wanted me to do, everything they asked me to do. And it comes down to the producers. Do the producers want to have you on the show? Do the producers have a story for you, whatever? And that's it. So if you know a producer, brother, let me know. But we're going to try again. We'll try again for sure once they open up the deal again. I'm just going to contact the casting agent once again, easily there. Tamara Gizi, hello to you from Montevideo, Uruguay. Buenas noches. Einhorn is okay. Oh, Jackson. Oh, yeah, buddy. Addison P, what's up, buddy? He says, you're so amazing. You're also really inspiring. Thank you. It's my pleasure, and thank you so much for hanging with us tonight. Oh, let's see, man. Surfer Dudes, oops, I've been Chuck the Goat. Ooh, well, I think I missed something here. All right. Tamara Gessie, thank you. Nashiket, appreciate it. There you go, Andrew. Nashiket said, it's been emotional. True that. Dark Bay said, that was an awesome play. Well, thank you very much, my friend. I do appreciate that. I know it's not some crazy metal, but we got plenty of that coming. I promise you that. We'll get crazy tonight for sure. Addison, thank you so much, buddy. HDS, he's saying, I know nobody asked and you probably don't care, but I want to say it. I'm working on the Lonely Emo tonight. That's my favorite one. Let's go. Thank you, Addison. Evan's talking about some catgut strings. Is that like you remember ever see that Tom and Jerry episode called Uncle Pecos? And he's playing the guitar and he breaks a string and he rips a whisker out of Tom. He rips it on. He goes, Froggy went according, he said right. Crambo. Froggy went according, he said right. Crambo. That's the best, man. Me and Stardust watch that all the time. Einhorn, yes, a Jackson Dinky Pro, a Reverse Pro, actually. Look at NBL Fever. He says, do a backflip. Really? I mean, what's that going to do for you, buddy? Look at this dummy. What is this? You're French. Okay, that's cool. Bonjour, je suis un joueur Fortnite too. He plays Fortnite too, everybody. He NBL Fever. He wants to do backflips. You do backflips. You're going to suck my backflip, homeboy. That's all that's going to happen for you, kid. No one saw that? Do a backflip? What's that even mean? You think I'm going to do a backflip right now? You ain't paying me enough, NBL. Anyway, Donald James says, the death metal band that just keeps putting out great stuff is Unleashed. I've not listened to that. Douglas, I appreciate you, brother. Thanks, Einhorn. Gavin Jones in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Dylan said he's almost home. All right. Einhorn knows it. Addison P, thank you very much, buddy. Jay Bancastle, we just did a Black Sabbath riff. You want another? How many Black Sabbath riffs you want? Let's see. How about this one? You look right through distorted eyes. Thank you, Addison. Sterling Place knows that. Voltage. Midnight Rider, what's up, brother? Thanks, Einhorn. Evan says, could you please play that song you did yesterday that started with a single note slow? Okay, let me see. I have the list. What did I do yesterday? Single note slow. Wow, I'm not sure, bro. I gotta think of that one. I'll play a couple bars and see what you think. Let's see. Surfer Dude says, hey Rick, did Chuck produce 2 of your albums? He produced 2 of them. Wicked Ways, the band we had back in the day, he produced 2 demos. It was about 6 or 7 songs altogether, I think. Yeah, I still have them though. But yeah, it was super helpful to us. It was awesome. He didn't charge us nothing. He just was happy to do it. He really liked our band, and like I said before, How I Met Chuck was like the weirdest way ever. But he came to one of our shows and he really liked what we did. He loved like the style, he loved that style of power metal, and it's in a lot of ways he was kind of influenced by that to go do Control Deny, where he could do his own power metal band because he loved to do that stuff. But yeah, Chuck was a wonderful person, man, for us. Jay Banks says, it's been a while, but I'm here to listen. Thank you. Much love to you, brother. Let's see. All right, Dylan's about to pull in the driveway. There we go. Aaron Marion, there you go, brother. Good to see you tonight. Donald J said, LML, what happened? I don't know, this dude ain't NBL. He said, do a backflip. That was his comment. He waited 5 minutes to post a comment and say, do a backflip. Whatever. Anyway, Addison P says, my sister says, hi, her name is Paige. Well, hello, Paige. How you doing out there tonight? Einhorn, there you go, buddy. Jane Bay Castle, appreciate that. Fred Hinkle's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Judy said, would love to hear some Leash Law. I think I would love to hear some too. The one song I love to play is like something's weird with it. I've got to like redo it or something. It's messed up. Evan says, anyone watch the Flying V documentary? I did not. I've not seen that. There you go, Juji. Have that. HDS knows. Gloria says, maybe it's one I asked for you to play more often. Oh, okay, let me see. Was it near the end? Was it near the end of the show that I did those ones last night? Strongly Play said, you ended the stream with Voltage. First time I ever heard it. It was awesome, man. Do you have a recording of it? One of your videos? I have not put that out yet, no. But I'll try and do a cut of it this tomorrow night on our horizontal stream and see if I can get a good cut of it. If I do, I'll throw it up there for sure. Dale, what's up, buddy? Jay Bank says, can you show me the weirdest things you're working on that feels powerful? You know what I'm saying? That thing, just that one riff. I don't do it like that, buddy. If I write a song, I write a song. I sit down and I go from a blank slate to the full song, and it's done. So I don't really sit down and like practice riffs, and like I see a lot of people go, new riff I'm working on, and like, okay, then that way, you know. It always cracks me up to watch those videos. I see them all the time on TikTok, like, new riff inbound. Cool. Why don't you make a whole song about it? But yeah, that's all I do, buddy. I'll make a riff and I build the whole song just like that, man. So we got a whole bunch for you, man. We got a whole bunch for you. Let's see. Evan says it wasn't a very played song, and I've heard it. But yeah, I guess the question is, was it at the end of last night's stream? Because I do have a set list from last night still. Macario's in now, so he says, my brother from a different mother, you're awesome. Do what you do best and always make it cry. Yes, sir, Macario, good to see you. Stu Petty knows Rick, keep rocking, heck yeah. Vi3, hello to you. Anwar says, probably War Pigs if it starts off slow. Nah, buddy, we didn't play no War Pigs yesterday. But I feel you, man. C-Pain says, I have seen your videos and you give me much inspiration to push through. I've gotten better from you just giving me hope. That's awesome, dude. Very cool, man. Thank you so much, my friend. I love to see things like that. Andrew says, what was that new one you just finished? I think it was 723.25. Maybe. I mean, as far as the new stuff goes, I was going to play something. I guess we're going to try and figure out what these songs are. This is the problem I have in my life. I have so many songs. So far, there was 719, there was 728, there was 729, and then we had today 800801. Those are the newest ones that I've written. Let's see. Jonas, what's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. Evan says the Flying V docu has all Merciful Fate and King Diamond's guitar player. That's plus KK, man. It's interesting. I love to see that, man. I love KK. There you go, Dale. Nashika says taking a riff to a song, finishing is tough. It is. It is. Okay, it was towards the end of the set. All right, so there were two songs last night that I played at the end of the set. We played 0426 and 022. So let's see, 0426. I'll play you the intro. You tell me which one it is. So this is 0426. All right, that's 0426. And then I also played oh gosh, I'm going to turn that off. Then I played 0222. Oh, 0222. It went like this. All right, those were the two. If it's the 0426, give me a minute, because that one's hard, dude. That one's hard. Anyway, Santiago Bustilos, I use Ernie Ball Super Slinky 9s. That's what I use there, buddy. Johnny Justice, I don't use no pedals, man. I mean, not physically pedals, no. I do have a virtual pedal. I'm using Amplitude 5, and I do have an MXR Distortion Plus going right now. But other than that, I don't use pedals live, like really. Looney Tunes says, what's the first metal song you mastered all the way through, solo and all? Black Star, Inve, probably, maybe. I don't know. Far Beyond the Sun. Some Judas Priest stuff for sure. Like, You Got Another Thing Coming and Electric Eye. It's a lot, dude. Once I got my ear trained, and I had a good knowledge of theory, I just started learning everything. Just everything, man. Cassidy Adams, thank you so much. Mercedes for life. Okay, Dale said it was at the end. So that must have been, it was one of those. It was one of those. Jay Banks says, sometimes I come across a riff and it just feels like I found something. Can't explain it. It feels good. Might be years later before I realize what it makes. Yeah, I feel it. I've got tons of stuff like that too, buddy. I'll just sit there and play and record it, and then it just gets stuffed into a folder somewhere on a hard drive, and then I'll unearth it. There's a lot of stuff I've written is unearthed stuff that I've written a long time ago. Johnny Justice, it's indeed very live, my friend. There you go, Einhorn. Aaron says, "Oh, Fortuna 246. What's that?" Oh, 0426. Evan says, track 1. Okay, so 0426. All right, I will write this down. We will play it again, I promise. 042625. I can't play it just yet. That solo section is beyond insane. But we'll get to it. I promise you. We got it. Einhorn says, that's what I have right now, too. There you go, buddy. HDS says, the other one is super crazy. Is the one we said you have to have on a regular. Yeah, that was a fun with the kind of had like a crazy Dream Theater solo going on there. Einhorn says, I'm going to switch to 8D Adaro E flat. There you go, buddy. Tim Garner says, what's the weirdest genre you're into? I mean, to a lot of people, it's just classical music. I love classical music, but a lot of people don't. I mean, a lot of people, people that would not listen to classical would never listen to it. But I love it. I love classical. I don't say it's weird, but I think for things that were written in the 1700s and 1800s, it's probably weird to some TikTok brain rot kid, out there like listening to mumble rap. He probably like, that's weird. So that's probably why I would think that would be weird otherwise. Let's see. What we got, man? All right, let's see. We're just gonna rip through some instrumentals. We'll do a couple album tracks. Let me get cooking on that. Can't go wrong with Symphony 40, a nice warm up there. All right, Symphony 40. Oh, that was feeling good. I like that. Like all these guitars, they have some different, like some quality that's just better than the other ones, man. I mean, the purple one is still the most magical one, but this one has like just a crazy like tone to it. When you get going, it's like, dang, man, that's pretty nice. I like that one. But yeah, a lot of great comments. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure you are hitting that subscribe button. We're on our way to 60,000. Could be tonight. Who's going to be the 60,000th subscriber? We're going to find out sometime. All right, let's see what we got here. Chris Shivnas asks, do you watch F1? Stardust probably said yes, and yes, I do. I've been watching Formula One since I was probably about 6 or 7 years old. I love it. Let's see. Midnight says, does Mercedes pay you for advertisement? I wish. God, I wish, man. I mean, I'd be happy with just like going to a race and let me hang out, meet the drivers or something like that. I'd be cool with that. I tried. I had a Mercedes shirt in one of the viral videos I did on Instagram. I was hoping like, yo, look at this. I got 2 million plus views, man, wearing your shirt. Help me out, man. I wish. Nashi Kit says, classical is what I love about Rick. Well, I appreciate that. And Gloria says, classical is not weird. I know. For me, it's beautiful. I love it. I grew up listening to classical so much. Stargate says, I like Queensryche. Now, that's my classical. Queensryche's one of the best, dude. One of the best. Laura Bachloon, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday, too. Thanks, Stargazer. Einhorn, appreciate that. HDS says he likes classical. He's getting into breaking down the sonatas with it. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Great to learn, great to listen to, and great for inspiration and influence your playing for sure. Evan says flamingo or gypsy guitar blows him away. Yeah, those dudes are sick too, man. Gloria Symphony 40. Hey, Juji, there you go. HDS, Nashi Kip, appreciate y'all. Einhorn, appreciate that. J Ben cancels. Oh, you felt that one. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Stargazer. Nashi Kid, thanks, buddy. Einhorn's like, Shred King. I appreciate that, brother. Gloria, thank you. Thank you very much, Einhorn. He said your arpeggios are sick. Thank you, buddy. Tamara Gessi says, wow, se nota que amas lo que haces, los disfrutas 100%. Muchas gracias, Tamara. Stargazer says, perfect. Thank you, buddy. Einhorn, there you go, buddy. Thank you so much. Nachi Kit, HDS says, when a Nashville has been, says shredders can't write great music, then I hear Symphony 40. It's true. I keep seeing this article like, shredders can't write songs. I'm like, they can. I've written albums, or I have 3 different albums that I wrote. I don't know, man. But then again, has any shredder, the only one shredder that ever wrote a hit, John Norm. Europe, Final Countdown. #1 hit, shredding guitar solo, partially written by a shredder guitar player. That's probably the only one. So I don't think it's not people. Shredders can't write a song. They can't write a hit song. That's what I'm trying to do. I'd love to find that. Jay Banks says, I see the real you when you get lost in it. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Cletus and Clovis in the house. There you go, brothers. And he said, we back for some Phrygian Dominant. There you go. We're going to cook it. Gloria says 59.9. Almost there. Hopefully it's 60. We're going to try. We're going to try. Stargate says, you need a 55 SL hardtop. Nah, man, I need a C63 AMG. That's what I want. I had a C240, then I moved to a C250, and then it costs a lot of money. If you don't have money, Mercedes is not your one. And not that I didn't have the money, it was just going to start costing me more and more. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a nice car with a very long warranty. That's how we roll. Looney Tunes, thanks so much. Donald James says he loves classical and Chopin is his favorite. Very nice. That's what's up, man. Jane Toppin said, my father's middle name was Haydn. Nice. Joseph Haydn. Can't go wrong with that. Midnight Rat says, where'd you get the shirt? I want one. This is probably from maybe a year or 2 ago. Whatever. If you go to the Mercedes AMG shop, whatever gear shop, they usually have somebody. Yeah, this one I've got probably a couple years ago, straight from Mercedes. And they pretty much dump everything after the season ends. It's like they'll sell it and then just give it away, I guess, at the Goodwill or something. Who knows? But Yeah, it's probably you could probably find it like on eBay or something. Maybe someone's got it or Amazon perhaps. Thank you, Einhorn. Yeah, Final Countdown for sure. We love that one. It's my favorites. I love John Norum. He's great. Evan Kelly says beat it with shred. Pretty much. Pretty much. Donald James knows Phrygian dominant rules. You know it. Einhorn says get an old Toyota with low mile. Hell no. I bought a brand new car at the time. Hyundai, 10-year warranty. You can't go wrong with that, man. Mark Ming says, hit me something, let me hear. You got it, brother. We're about to crank something up here. I guess Jacob Towers hasn't been here long enough to understand that request. That's good. That's good. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot no deputy. Yeah. It's Dylan. Dylan said he was home, right? Dylan's home. Okay. Dylan's home. Okay, got it. All right. We're just going to move right into speeder. Any new people rolling in, just need to just crank it down for you for sure. Let's go. Let's crank this up with speeder. You all know the drill. Speedo, there you go. Hope you're just safe after that one. That was good. I had a scratch on my eye the whole time. Man, that was a ripping jam right there. Hope y'all enjoyed that one. And if you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed that, make sure you hit subscribe. If you enjoyed that even further, you can go to my channel. I do have a full playthrough of that song if you're interested in checking it out. All right, I think I'm ready for 0426. So let's cue that up. All right. All right, let's see. We got that good. And what else we got? We got a lot of people hanging out. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Somewhere around here. Okay, I think it was around here. Oh, I remember that. Remember that was Bob Marley's greatest hit, by the way. In case you didn't know it, Bob Marley wrote that one right there. He just never released it, but I hope you enjoyed it. Stargate said he hauled Mercedes and Audis. Nice, dude. Dylan said he's fine with some LS boxes. Only downside is when I get an obscure car, they don't have much in the way of parts availability. But he loves his F-150 because parts availability. That's true. You get yourself a Ford, man. There's always some Ford parts around. Was it fix or repair daily? I don't know. But yeah, man, it's all about the warranties, man. When your warranty runs out, man, you're in trouble, dude. You're in trouble no matter what you are. Unless you're very well knowledgeable of cars, you can just swap stuff out. You're fine, but me, I'm not. I know how to drive them real good. And I know how to diagnose them, but fixing them is a whole different story. Thanks, Einhorn. J Bang says, I want my old Washburn Oscar Schmidt. Gibson Les Paul would be nice too, but I'll take my Washburn. They stole it, and I was in love with it. I'll get it again. Man, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, you got to watch out these days, man. I got locks on everything, man, on my cases and stuff. That's a bummer, dude. But yeah, it's easy. It can be easy if it's a weird spot, man. Well, hope you find it, man. I hope you find it, man. Bill says, meanwhile, I threw a modern engine at my 90 Mazda parts because they're rare. That's true, that. Nah, Mazda's real. Old Mazdas are real crazy like that. Einhorn says, Washburn made some great guitars. Yeah, there's some crazy ones. I didn't have it. A friend of mine had it, but they let me borrow it. It was like I had like 36 frets on it or something. It was like a whole bunch more frets. It was pretty wild playing. I was like, wow, this thing's crazy, dude. HDS says, what's going on with T-Bird? Is anyone? I haven't seen him all week. I don't know. Haven't heard, seen, nothing. No, not even a comment anywhere. Now she gets her safety precautions on Speeder time. You know that's right. Tazi in the house. She says, I love Speeder. This song pounds. You know it, right? Aaron Maron's like, any Mustaine. What was that? You take a mortal man. Here's one for you. I don't know. Symphony of Destruction. There you go. Good old Dave, man. HDS, thank buddy. Gloria, Chu G, thank you. Stargazer said this song. This is the song that makes Inve drool. I know, right? I'd love to see him try it. Why not? Come on, Inve, take the challenge, man. Play my song. Thanks, Einhorn, Juji. There you go. Appreciate that. There you go, Jay Bang. Oh, that's what's up, man. Now she gets it. He makes it look easy. I don't know. I try. Evan said he just turned the cream into coffee into butter. That's some churning right there, bro. Wade Capone, Domoregato gozaimasu. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you, buddy. Weed Hopper said he looks like he joined at the right time. There you go, man. Aaron knows Speeder lives. Thanks, Jay Bang. Stargazer said, I have friends that play music. They play no less than 60 hours a day. That's what's up, man. That's how you got to do it, man. Lushy Kid, thanks, brother. Thank you, Einhorn. Gloria says, hit that like button and subscribe button, people. Listen to Gloria. Wade Capone says, awesome, bro. I ain't going to stay longer. Got to keep rocking, man. That's no worries, buddy. Ohio gozaimasu to you and Ichiban no fendes. Weed Hopper, there you go, brother. Osman bin Ahmad, what's going on, bro? Good to see you tonight. Midnight Rider in the house with that master shredder. You know what's up. Einhorn said, what is this, Inve or something? No, never. Like I said, I'd love to see Inve try that one. Come on, Inve. Come on, Inve. Let's do this, man. Yeah, there you go. Evan knew, HDS knew. Stargazer, thank you, buddy. Rick, Juji says, Rick does epic sheet for breakfast. True that. Actually, I have yogurt. A Yoplait French vanilla yogurt is my breakfast usually. Thank you, Einhorn. Evan knows. Avoid into his house. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Oh, man. How you been, man? Avoid in the house. If y'all don't know, I know a lot of people in here love Chuck Schuldiner. They love death. Make sure you go check out Avoid. I'm gonna get his website if we don't have it already. Let me get Avoid's channel up here, man. I say please, please, please go check out development of Avoid here. This man is like killing it. He kills it with the death stuff. Everything he does is to the note, perfection. So make sure you click on Development of Void's link. I just posted in the chat. Make sure you click on his link. Give him a sub. He's one of our greatest friends here on the channel. And is an amazing musician. Amazing musician. It's good to see you, bro. Let's see. HD. I'm still trying to get my HDSs on. He says, Rick does epic with eggs and bacon. I know, right? Wish I could cook. I can do epic pancakes at IHOP, though, for sure. Einhorn loves the neoclassical. There you go, man. Let's see what he said. Cletus and Clovis had something to say. Let me see. Man. Cletus and Clovis says, sweet, sweet, brother Rick. Clovis wants to know if you've heard of Marco Schvoli. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude's sick. He was on Stratton Records at like close to the end, too. Yeah, that dude's amazing, bro. Amazing. Addison still got a sister watching. What's up, Addison and Paige? Good to see y'all. Midnight Rare, thank you. Nashi Kett, Mark Megan, there you go, brother. Nashi Kett says, what a take. Thank you. You're welcome, man. I felt good. Donald James says, I was playing along, fun as F. That's what's up, brother. All right, Dylan says, hell yeah, now I got to head back home because you blew me away. There you go, man. I don't even know. Get some wings, man. You can fly. The voice says, Stardust, howdy, Rick and Stardust, howdy. Everyone's green from the other side of the universe. There you are, brother. Einhard, he says, ready for 0420. Which one's that? We'd say he needed a hot shower after that one. There you go, brother. Rehad knows Rick rocks for a reason. Appreciate you, brother. Abby Green in the house too. What's going on, Abby? Oh, great to see Abby in here. If you haven't checked out Abby, make sure we gotta get a link for Abby. Shoot, man. All the cool people showing up right now. All the YouTubers, man. Let's get a link to Abby. Y'all gotta check out Abby. Shoot. All right, here we go. Here comes Abby's link, man. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to Abby too, click on that link and give Abby a subscribe. We appreciate it. Abby and Brody and all these youngsters and the future of rock and roll, man. So we appreciate that and good to see you tonight. David Giorgio, my brother, what's going on, dude? How you doing, man? The voice says, is that new Jackson or am I not seeing the navy blue? This is not new, but I haven't played it. So my purple one is in rest mode right now. So I've been breaking out all my old other ones. And yeah, this is just the same guitar, same stuff. Just this one's the, what is this, the Black Stallion. This one we call it the Black Stallion, for sure. Stargazer drives Simpson with a 1500 Silverado, 500K miles, and the same original motor and trans. Nice, dude. As long as you take care of that, man, you probably go another 5, man. That's awesome, dude. Semper Fi, he says, while we're on the subject, I've been trying to get in touch with you about your extended warranty. Man, my warranty is good till 2033, y'all. I'm good. I'm good for till 2033. Can you believe it? I'll be retiring from my job at that point. Stargate said this Chevy Silverado was made at the Indiana plant. There you go, man. Judy said, hell me, it's me again. That's it. That's a good one though. Sweating bullets. AP says DRS open all the time when you play. You know that's right, buddy. We got no restriction. I mean, we're on qualifying labs all the time around here. Yeah, there you go, HDS. Anna Fernandez, good to see you. How you doing tonight? Next Genesis, there you go. Next Genesis. Stargate says, Rick played Naked in the Rain Dio. Oh, man, I don't know that one, dude. I like, how's that one go? God, what's that tune called? It's like, I don't even know what it is, dude. It's got Craig Goldie. Craig Goldie did some amazing stuff on that, but yeah, that album's pretty kicking, man. Nashi Kett says, I know Ingve's your idol, but I prefer your playing. I appreciate that, man. If it wasn't for Ingve, I wouldn't even be here pretty much, but you know, that's how we do. Dylan says F-150 won a couple burnout contest trophies. Nice, dude. Last one made it to YouTube. Shoot. That's what's up. Evan Kelly says, rumor is T-Bird he nosed his Metro and blew the fuck. Oh, you never know, bro. We can only hope he's okay and doing good, man. Just maybe he forgot. That taking that week off, man, messes people up, man. I tell you. Osman said, I'm glad to see you again. Of course, we enjoy you with your playing, Rick. Thank you, brother. Mark says he got an Ibanez. Oh, but it doesn't sound as sweet as yours, though. Could listen to you play all day. Thank you, Mark. A voice says, Rick, you could do an arpeggios from Super Hell. True that. We got some wild stuff lately. I've been writing songs like off the chains lately. There you go, Abby. DJ says, oh no. John J says, oh no, I hope T-Bird again. True that, man. We hope he's okay, man. Let's see. I know, so with that, Sharon Osbourne singing? Probably. Jay Banks says, you ever tried a Blue Oyster Call for it? Turn him into melon? Nah, not really. Not too much. Feisty says, wasn't there a proto? Yes, yeah, there was. Actually, it was called Black Death. Chuck Schuldiner had that album, dude. We could not believe it, man. He pulled it out and he says, yo, check this out. And it was like literally Black Death. And yeah, it was insane. It was insane. Weed Hobby, there you go. Donald James, he's already subbed to Abby, and that's what's up right there. There you go, Andrew. Appreciate that. Asking, he's got to go, but you're me. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, Einhorn. Stargazer says, Rick, what do you call a person who likes to hang out with musicians in the band? The bass player. There's a lot of bass player jokes out there, sadly. Let's see. Stargazer says he's friends that record at Morristown with Scott Burns. Yeah, man. That's awesome, dude. That's what up. Look, okay, Abby's going to be streaming a little later. There you go, Abby. Crank it up, crank it up. I don't know, I'll probably do another hour or so. We'll see how things go. We're trying to hit that 60K tonight. If we hit the 60K, then we'll have a party. Angel said, I used to be the token black guy in old metal band in the 2000s. I feel that, man. That's nothing wrong with that, man. Dude, I had two friends that were brothers, three, actually, and we all played guitar. And they're some of my best friends forever, man. We went to concerts together. We rocked metal together. We learned King Diamond together. Music knows no color, man. Music knows no color. That's for sure. Let's see. Einhorn said, this is like Aphex Twin meets Black Sabbath. There you go, dude. A voice said, Black Stallion. Nice, Rick. Sick pickups. Yeah, these are them stock old Jacksons, the 92 Jacksons, bro. Dylan said, also the soup I made last night took several hours to cool off. Put it in the fridge. I'm just going to blame the heat rating. There you go. There you go, Juji. Evan says, Black Stallion guitar is the one that makes the girlies blush. Probably, man. You never know. I can't see him blush, but you never know. Andrell, I appreciate that, bro. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Let's see. Midnight says, if Bob Marley wrote the last song, he'd probably been smoking something else besides. Yeah, he hasn't been smoking he would have to be smoking Mountain Dew for that one, for sure. There you go, Abby. Yep, Donald James knows. Don't forget about the Dark Horse Jackson. That was a nice one, too. Next Jensen said he should try to learn speeder. Give it a shot, bro. It's on my channel. You can play it back as much as you like, man. Donald James is playing it over here. Tyler Sett plays it. I love to see it, man. I love it. It's an honor for me if anyone plays my stuff. Honestly. I don't care if it's perfect or not. If you're trying to play it, that's an honor to me. Honestly. Stargate says, Rick, my ex had a Jackson Dinky. It was a Sunburst Tiger Stripe. Fun guitar. It had a full sound. But he's a drummer. I can play a little guitar. Nice. Yeah, they're out there, man. I keep looking. Oracle says, hey, I just found the song Jigsaw Falling Into Place. Been listening to it on a repeat. Nice, dude. I love when people find good new music, man. That's awesome, bro. I've been good. How about you? Feisty said band Black Death had an album in 84. Yeah, that's the one. I'm pretty sure, man. Chuck had that album, too. I mean, Chuck had a lot of albums. Chuck had probably the biggest album collection you could dream of, man. Genesis says, I can always start slow and work our way up. That's exactly, buddy, exactly. You learn it just piece by piece by piece. That's how you do it. Einer said he had Jackson Soloist, too. Was stolen. Ow. Yeah, man, what is up with that? Now he's got a couple Kramers and a Washburn. Nice, dude. All right, Juji says she's tired. She's so tired. I feel it, Juji. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for my long sleep tonight. But we'll see you tomorrow night. You have a great night and take care. Evan Kelly says, Trent from Suffocation is a Black American and you funkin' shreds. Yeah, man. Look at Tosin Abasi, man. Tosin Abasi is unbelievable. Unbelievable guitar player. Jay Banks says, music is a universal conversation. If you had a gripe and played it, if understanding, if you spoke Latin. True that, man. True that. Let's see. Noah Eller in the house. He's always good stuff from brother. You're the only live stream I actually tune into. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate that. That's awesome. All right. There you go. I know this. You took a mortal man and you put him in control. HD says, I bought one of those portable dishwashers. Man, what events? Really? Interesting. Stargazer says, I say that Rick about Jack the Dinky because I was watching tonight. You showed the thing you wanted. Oh yeah. That's Stone guitar, man. Look who it is. Tyler Shep in the house. Oh my gosh. What's up, Tyler? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Man, Tyler's still been putting videos out. We ain't seen Tyler live in a while, but I know how it goes. But we've seen some videos. He's been popping videos off left and right. That's great to see you, young man. Very cool. All right, no worries, Juji. Nashi Kid says, Tosin changed how people think about guitar. Ain't that right? There you go, Abby. Oh, let's see. All right, yeah, Stargazer, no, that's Stone Dinky, bro. Yeah, dude. All right, let me get this 426 jam here. Whew. Oh, how's it go? All right, watch the pain. Watch the painful solo on this one. Let's go. 0426, the chill song that turned into a monster. Milk Bar crazy, man. That's what happens when you drink the Mountain Dew, you know. When you try the new Mountain Dew, you will play insanity with that. Man, let me see. Man, Tyler's in the house, so we gotta play some new stuff, man. Tyler hasn't heard some of this new stuff. Now we haven't played Incarnatus all week. Well, let's play Incarnatus. Well, we got a lot of comments, so we're gonna hit those up right quick, and then we're gonna play some Incarnatus. We're gonna play some new stuff for Tyler in the house. Tyler ain't heard some of this new stuff. Anyway, let's see what we got here. A lot of comments too, yo. Thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. I truly appreciate it. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet already, make sure you do so. I do put videos out every single day of the week. I go live 5 times a week. And we have one of the best communities on YouTube right here. So you would be good to join this community and have some fun with us. All right. Let's see. It says, I'm jealous of people that come from culture. I'm sure it improves their music skills. I mean, I got pretty lucky, and I had a pretty musical family. You know, my parents were really into music. My dad played piano. My mom played like a folk guitar and they had albums, and I just had a lot of. And my grandparents played music. So I had a lot of stuff that just kind of came down, and I got lucky with that. So, but you never know, man. You never know. You gotta be in that right vibe for sure. Stardust does have Tyler's channel up here. If you haven't checked out Tyler, make sure you do so. We got some of the biggest YouTube stars popping in here tonight. So make sure you check all of them out. We do appreciate that. The next gen, so you got 2000 Dinky DKMG. Oh, those are nice, man. I almost bought one of those just to have one. They're nice. I like how that's the one that's got like the fret markers like on both sides, like on the edge of the frets. Looks really nice. That was nice. Jay Banks said, I'm glad to catch up with you. I got to get some rest. I'm going to stay until you shred once more. There you go, brother. No worries. Thank you. Yeah. You are not special. He says, the man, the myth, the legend, Rick Renstrom, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, brother. Now she gets her. That intro already got me excited. There you go, buddy. Tyler said he'd been missing the lives, but he started his classes a month ago, trying to finish 9th grade before his birthday. There you go, man. Well, there's always a reason for it, and man, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Education is very important these days, man. I mean, you got to have it. You got to have it. So keep up with that, and all good. We're looking forward to your return. Many of us are looking forward to it. Evan knows, man, school is very important. Absolutely. Evan says, you can spell. Exactly. You know, I went to college, so I is very smart. You know, I is very smart. Thank you, Tyler. Dot said, this is wild. There you go, brother. Tyler says he's checking out them new emojis. We got plenty of them, my friend. Thank you. NH, thanks, bud. HDS knows school is more important. It is. I mean, Tyler, you're an amazing guitar player, and I'm sure you're going to go somewhere with it, I know. But just in case, I'm living proof. I had to have a day job at some point in my life. So, you know, but you got it going on right now. You're young. Plenty of going on for you, buddy, and we're hoping you just hit the big time before you even need to worry about stuff like that. That would be awesome. Dylan said he learned good spelling in Shakul. I feel that, man. Next gen said that's a tough one. Yeah, that's a cranker. Frankie D, there you go, brother. Non-stick frying pans are EMG single coils any good? I'm not too sure, bud. I never got into EMGs. I don't like them. I never liked them. A friend of mine had some EMGs. Sounded too. What's the word? Creamy. I don't know. They sounded too creamy. That's a weird word, I guess. That's probably a strange word to use. But that's what they sounded like to me. Too much. If you're going to look for stuff, man, Seymour Duncan. You can't go with Seymour Duncan or DiMarzio's. If it's single coils. If you're going with single coils, probably DiMarzio's, honestly. Thank you, Abby. Nashikette, thanks, brother. Thanks, Charlie. Good to see you tonight. Yes. Yeah, we loved the last short with the dog. That was awesome. Evan says EMG anything is good, so take it from Evan. I don't know. I've never owned EMGs, but I've played on EMGs with my friend's guitars. So I was like, just the tone wasn't feeling it for me. HTS, appreciate that, Dot. Appreciate your brother there. Stargate says, Rick, I was just sitting here the other night. My sister stopped by and just had a maze watching Rick play. She's an old Memphis stripper. Nice, dude. Frankie D, you know how we do, buddy. Thank you, my friend. Jay Banks says, it did turn into a beast. Oh, yeah, that thing goes crazy. Now she gets like, just how? There you go, Abby. She said, shred it. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Thank you, Tyler. Abby, there you go. Stardust says shredding the cheese and the bacon. Yes, indeed. We turn that bacon into bacon bits. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Let's see. Let's see. Dang, HDS was like, holy F-bomb, this is nuts. Yeah, that goes wild. That goes wild. Thank you, Tyler. Let's see. Now she gets that song uses a proper name. Yeah, I know, right? I don't even know. Tyler Sheps, how many songs have you ever written while he was away? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9. I don't know. Did you ever hear Intimidator? Maybe 9. 8 or 9, Tyler. 8 or 9, I think. We're gonna play this. We'll play this cool one. I like this one coming up. There you go, Charlie. Einhorn, thanks. Thank you, Nashi Kid. Shakes the stars. What's up, brother? Have a good one. Donald James like, nice, noise. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate that, brother. Charlie, thank you too, man. Thanks, Nashi Kid. Midnight Rise knows Lord of the Strings. Donald James says, Tyler probably been working on his own stuff. True that. You know, Tyler got something in the back pocket ready to roll. Clayton in the house. What's up? He says the Claytron 3000. He said, make sure Tyler gets up to date on the rock and roll. You know that's right. Einhorn says, bro, need a tape. No, I don't. That's up to you, homie. I'm good. Stargate said, Rick's been going hard this week. I'm glad you're feeling good enough, buddy. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, yeah. Like I said, I couldn't stream last week, so 7 missed days of streaming is no good, man. No good at all. So I had to come back hard 7 days in a row and get this algorithm back in shape, man. You're welcome, Tyler. Absolutely. Donald James knows. Kayla is amazing. She's crazy good. HDS says, my parents were huge music fans. His dad was just a fan, but mom was a champion accordion player. He grew up listening to multiple genres. That's what's up, man. Aaron, there you go. Tyler knows I is. Newman, you got it, brother. Appreciate you, man. Stargazer says, I would drop out of high school and go to School of Rock. There you go. That's kind of, I didn't drop out. I finished high school. I went to college for 2 years, and then I dropped out of college to go be a rock star. It took me 12 more years to get to that point. 11 or 12, I think. It was up there. Donald says, I'm going to end up seeing Tyler live one day. You know that's right. There you go, Abby. Anhor says, Bill Lawrence and the SD's really good. There you go, man. Evan knows shapes and sizes. John Zane said, you can see Tyler playing in Archspire. True that, man. True that. I mean, Tyler could just roll into any band, man, just like take over. Stargate said he went to the Dollar Tree and bought $20 worth of mustard and pink Himalaya salt. Dang, dude. Crank it up, man. Evan said they may watch that Abigail. We wanted to watch. That's the vampire movie, right? I wanted to see that, too. I wanted to see that. Lee, thanks so much for that super chat, brother. Much appreciated. Einhorn says, good choice. And Aaron says, you're having a hard time with them hot Cheetos. Yeah, you got to watch out for that. All right, Incarnatus. How does it go? Oh, man. I totally forgot how this went. How does it start? All right. Let's give this a shot. hard not to. Man, I screwed up though. That tapping part, man, that is so hard. I can't remember those notes. So I had a little mishap on the third section of the solo with the tapping part because I forgot what I was doing. I haven't played that like all week, honestly. I totally forgot about that song. Pretty much. Oh man, that's a cranker right there. What's that? What else we got? Tyler hadn't heard Spark either. See, I remember that one. Oh shoot, man. So much to play, so much to do. Let's see. Stardust said, when did you see Abigail? I thought we were gonna watch it. He's sneaky. Stardust sneaky, man. We were supposed to watch. I tried to watch it a long time. We said, we'll watch it next week. Then we never watched it. I gotta watch it on my phone now. Anyway, the HDS, he dropped out of the Sunset Strip with my band in the early 90s. We found out the hard way. Should have stayed in high school. Yeah, man. I was supposed to go to LA and right after high school, I was gonna go to. I don't know. I was supposed to go to GIT right after high school. Okay. I got accepted to GIT. I went to LA for a couple days to just check it out. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way I can make it here. I'm age 18. There's no way. I was like, I'm going back home. And I just went to regular college. All right, Stardust. I'll watch it on my phone then. Clayton said the Toxic Avenger remake comes out this month. Yeah, that's looking interesting. I want to check that out. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Tyler. DJB said, I'm saying HDS. He said he was a full-time drummer back then. Yeah, man. He said he played for like 30 years. That's awesome, dude. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Tyler. Einhorn said high note chirps are epic. I feel that, man. Now she kid HDS. What's going on there? Thank you, guys. SNS Forever. Thank you very much. Abby's feeling it. Thank you, Abby. Dylan says, I'm always amazed watching you play. I struggle to hit any notes below the 17th fret. Your streams have me picking on my guitar more often. That's what's up, bro. Very nice, dude. I like the sound of that. I'm going to check real quick just to see the count. Where are we at? All right, check this out, man. We're at 59,992. We need 8 more people. We need 8 more subs. Can you believe this? This week has been the most crazy crawl to 60,000 I've ever seen in my life. And all because I couldn't stream last week. We'd have been long past 60,000 if I didn't have to stop streaming last week. But you know, you got to work. I got to make that paper, man. So it is what it is. But man, what a rough one. Einor says vampire metal at his best. There you go, brother. HGS said I should probably make a video telling him about my addiction. Going to LA was the biggest mistake. Yeah, it was a trap, man. It was a trap. So many bands went. So many bands just didn't make it. It was too hard to make it, man. I mean, god dang, dude. I mean, just me alone, like in my own hometown of Akron, it's hard to make it there too. It's made hard to make it anywhere, especially LA. There's so many bands out there. Unbelievable. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, Abby. Tyler, thank you. Brody's in the house. What's up, Brody? Mama Shredder's in the house. What's going on? Tyler Shep dropping on some jewels, brother. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome, dude. Very nice, Tyler. Thank you, my friend. And where are we going at? Where are we? In my chat going haywires, of course. Don says another track with a phenomenal theme. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. Nachi Cat. Thank you, bud. Tyler said he missed a lot. That was epic. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, we got a bunch to play, man. We're going to crank them up. Brody said his stream kept crashing. Yeah, that's no good, man. I had it happen a couple of times, man. My internet started flipping out. And I'd be like, I try to put my hotspot on, and I'm just like, you know, I go into like panic mode, essentially, because then I have to start troubleshooting. And it's never fun. Well, that sucks for sure. H4 say he just got his first electric guitar. You got any tips? Yeah, number 1 tip, have fun. Have fun, man. Never stop having fun. Tip number 2, learn how to play chords. And then tip number 3, learn how to play scales. And you're on your way. You're on your way. Stargate said, doesn't sound like a Jackson. There's some Fenders that are nice too, but only certain ones. Yeah, true that. Them big ones, man. DJ HD said he's vertical streaming. Is that something? No, it shouldn't at all. It shouldn't at all, honestly. I mean, I'm vertical streaming right now. I'm connected to the YouTube servers through my OBS software. Brody's just plugged right into his phone, doing off the mobile app most likely. Could be a problem with the mobile app though, for all I know. You never know. Kelly from Brazil, obrigado. And boa noche to you. Good to see you. Brody's like a YouTube site. Sometimes it does, man. It's no good. There you go, Ty. Mama says, I know we came to Rick since YouTube sucked, bro. Yeah, I feel that. You never know. You never know. All right, here, Stardust, she says, LOL. No, I told you I watched it. It was during one of your Saturday streams. I wanted to see it. Was it good? I don't know. We'll catch it. There's so much stuff to watch. We got 28 Years Later to watch. We got this, what's that movie called? Bring Her Back. It's another movie I gotta watch. There's something else on top of that. I'm like, man, there's too many movies right now. Too many movies. Tyler says, Rick, did you see the new Jared Dines contest? He's had a bunch, man. He had a drumming contest and he had a singing contest. I saw a video. I didn't see the video, but he put up some video out today. Like, now's the time. I'm like, what's he doing now, man? Mama said I checked the venue and reported it, but YouTube doesn't know they suck tonight. It happens. It happened to me on TikTok a lot too. You know, TikTok servers will be whack. Instagram servers whack. It's happened a couple of times on YouTube, and my stream got all jumpy or weird or something like that, and my internet was perfect, so you never know. But it could be the mobile app having some troubles. With my technical abilities, I would say, if anything, it's the mobile app and the mobile app server having a problem. We doing good, Mama Shredder. Hope y'all are doing good out there tonight. Stargate said I downloaded 28 years later today. Hope I heard it's good, so I'm ready. There you go, Einhorn. HDS said he had a 30-year career as a drummer, touring and working as a hired gun for a whole of what? I was not sober. I'd love to be drumming, but still it's effing scary. I chill you, dude. Tyler said he found me when I was at 10K. It is crazy. I found me when I was at 0. And here he is. Yeah, we going crazy over here tonight. Stargazer says, there you go, Abby. And Ashley Kid says, 8 more to go. Let's go. Stargazer says, my stripper sister's coming over. I'll get her on the phone. Get her phone and software. There you go, brother. DJ Don James said, yeah, it's true. Haters will keep flagging people's channels until something sticks. YouTube needs to do something. Yeah, it's true. Tyler said, that was before you were monetized. I know. Roy says, I found Rick I had a different account. And Abby said she found me sometime last year. That's insane, man. Mama said, oh, I can go sub and offer my account. There you go. Abby said already the year before. I can't remember. I feel you. I've been doing this since March 2023. My memory's hazy, and everything's a blur to me. It's like, I can't ever remember. Roy said, it's insane to watch Rick blow up. I know, right? It's crazy. I mean, this is what I was doing back in the 2000s. I had this level of, fame, quote unquote fame, but we didn't have internet back then pretty much. We had magazines, so I was in like magazines all the time and doing TV stuff over in Europe. But yeah, this is pretty cool for sure, and this is beyond my wildest dreams, to get this far. And 100K is the goal. We're going to get there. Donald James said he found out about me about 42K. Nice, dude. It started, said, I found Rick 13 years ago. This is true. This is very true. Very, very true. See. Sargey says, that's when you steal your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Yeah, I could try. They lock it up too, man. I need a password cracker. Started. I remember him working so hard to get my, oh man, I was going crazy with it. Thank you, Mama. Appreciate you. Einor says, just learn heaven and hell. So I already know it. Todd says, now look at him. Yeah, for sure. Sargey says, I keep setting my phone down and it goes to full landscape. It does it really? Yeah. Donald says, this chat is a censor. Unfortunately, not too many spaces I got. I know, right? That's how we roll here, though, man. Todd said he remembers like it was yesterday. I know, man. Yeah, it was a rough climb. It was a rough climb for sure, man. It was tough. YouTube's tough, man. I'll tell you, there you go, everyone. 60,004. Y'all rock, man. That's amazing. I appreciate this. I can't believe we're hitting 60,000 and we only going up from there. So each and every one of you watching, each and every one of you supports me. You know I love you and I appreciate everything you do, and I'm here to keep it rocking and keep it shredding. So dang, appreciate it. That's so cool. So cool. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Mama. Mark Steve Mendoza, he says, what are we doing tonight? He's watching the A's smash the Diamondbacks. Now, there you go, man. I used to love me some Oakland A's back in the day. Thank you, Mama Brody. Thank you, Tyler. Robert Staff, appreciate that. Thank you so much, Abby. And y'all are going to get there, too. I know it. All of you are going to get there. You keep working. I mean, Abby halfway there. She's gonna be bypassing me real soon. You watch out. For sure. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Mama. Nashi Kid, there you go, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Donald James. We did it. Fantastic, people. Stargate said, I don't know, when I started probably a year and a half ago, it was like a 10K. Here you go. There you go, Donald. Alrighty, almighty. 60K. Let's go. Indeed, indeed. It's a cranker. We'll have a nice chill party tomorrow night for sure. We'll hang out and do some fun stuff tomorrow. Nashi Kid says, congrats, Rick. Well deserved. Onward to 100. Yes, sir, buddy. Appreciate you hanging with us, man. Thank you, Juji. Juji woke up from her sleep to blow the celebration. That's what's up. There you go, Evan. Tyler, Abby, thank you. Mama Shredder, thank you so much. Dylan said, if you told me YouTube would be at this level nearly 3 decades ago, I wouldn't believe it. I still remember video conferences were new content. It's true. Mama singing out 60K, 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 yes. Stargate said it hasn't. I've never seen portrait mode do landscape. I know. It's weird. I'll just show the square in the middle. Thanks, Einhorn. Abby, thank you. Christy Parlaris from Australia. Great to see you tonight. And there's that kangaroo I love. Thank you, Stargazer. Absolutely. Much love to you. Much love to you, Kirsty. And thank you, Abby. Stargazer, no, 60K. Pro Training said, just got your album on Apple Music. Towers of Babylon's insane. Thank you, brother. We might crank that up then for you. Thanks, Weed Hopper. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, Pro Train. Feisty says, we're not stopping until you're president. I'm going to try, man. I'm going to try. Down Sam says, he'll be lucky if he hits 600. You'll get there, brother. When the momentum starts kicking in, you'll get there, bro. It's just got to keep pushing, man. Stargate says, Rick, you're the biggest live guitarist on YouTube. Am I really? That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Another milestone here. Half Dead Shredder HDS, our old buddy DJB. Membership for a month. That's amazing, dude. That's amazing, bro. Thanks, no one, someone. Good to see you. Let's see. Evan Kelly says, yeah, true that, Evan. I feel that. Mark says, let's go, Oakland A's. Gotta watch. There you go, brother. All right, let's see what we can do here. What else do I got? Spark. All right. I hope I remember this one. We don't play this stuff as much. So we're going to try a Spark. This is a newer one. been a minute, man, since we played that one. It's been a minute since we played a lot of stuff, man. So we're trying to get through it. But that was called Spark. That was a really cool one there. Let's crank up. Let's get Intimidator going after this one because that was a cool one. But a lot of great comments. Once again, thank you so much for the subscribes and everything. That's so awesome. Appreciate each and every one of you. Viking says, hey, I got a request, or not a request, but a question. Have you heard of Bring Me a Horizon? I've heard of them, yeah. Great band. So I'm trying to learn a song of them on bass, but I'm struggling with strumming that fast. Okay. I mean, I don't teach bass, but I mean, it's the same concept, honestly. And if you go to my channel, there's a video called The Exercise That Every Guitar Player Should Know. You may need to change it up a little bit for the bass, but it should work just the same. You just play it on your different strings, but it's a very simple exercise, and it's going to teach you how to synchronize your right hand picking and your left hand fretting hand, and it's going to teach you to start slow with quarter notes, when you move to eighth notes, and you keep building to 16th notes. I would definitely check that out. Like I said, it's not a bass video, but you should be able to just do the exact same thing I show you, but starting on your your D with your G string of your bass guitar. Start with and just play the same stuff that I show. But check that out. It won't take very long. The more time you can put into it, the faster you'll get there. There you go, Stargazer. That's what's up. Pro Train, so I'll be back on later. Keep it up, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. HDS, brother, you the rock. He says, I have to do this, Rick. You're a huge inspiration to so many. You deserve this for the 60K. Congrats. Thank you, brother, so much for that, man. That means a lot to me, and I truly appreciate it, man. You know what? All these super chats go toward me upgrading everything that I have and making it sound better, making it look better, hoping to get recordings done. So hopefully real soon I'll have a lot of these songs will go into the studio, record them all, start releasing them one by one. I appreciate that, but yeah, it helps me a lot, man. Thank you. Thank you, Abby. Don said he's an A's fan. It's just that they're in last place. Yeah, I don't like baseball anymore, man. When I was a kid, I loved baseball. But I got tired of it. And I was like, it was just really something to just go hang out with your friends with because the ball game was boring. But if you like baseball, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I like football. I like basketball. I like Formula One. I like hockey. Action sports. I want some action. Anyway, Einhorn, thanks for joining the team, buddy. Einhorn got his VIP access. That rules, brother. Mama said that's some dubs in the chat for a half-deaf, man, that's for sure. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Einhorn. Nashi Kid, half-deaf. Appreciate you guys. Stargate said, I got my B-phone mirrored, smart viewed, and my TV emissary. There you go, brother. Nashi Kid says, how much harpsichord do you need? All of it. You know that's right. Laura, there you are. We're doing great. I hope you're doing great tonight, too, Laura. It's always great to see you here. Einhorn, thank you. Don says, I'm just going to watch this one instead of trying to play it. That's a crazy tune there. QW, it says, what song is it? So good. Thank you, but it's called, what was that called? That was called Spark. One of my originals, bud. Abby Green, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have a great stream yourself, and you take care. We'll see you soon. Tyler, thank you, buddy. Nashi K, he knows that one's called Spark. Thank you, Zach G. Einhorn knows that's one I wrote, Spark. Yep. Because we got Voltage, which is a Mountain Dew, and then there's a Spark. I also have Spark Mountain Dew. I figured, and Stardust was like, it sounds like Voltage 2 to me, the Voltage and the number 2. Like, oh, but it's not. It's very different. It just has that vibe. So I said, well, I'll call it Spark then. Thank you, Osman. Michael says, I could have sworn I saw a chat that said my last name fits me, and I'm so confused about what that means. I wouldn't know, bro. Walling? That's a normal name. I've heard that. I've seen people with that name before. I don't know. The questions of life. Einhorn says collab with Damien Sally. Damien followed me on Instagram, bro. I've chatted with him. Yeah, he's a super dude, man. I love Damien. I've been watching this video. I didn't even know who he was for the longest time. I'd be scrolling through Facebook, and then this kid pops up sitting on like a milk crate with an amp and shredding like this sick stuff. I'm like, what is this? Who is this dude? I can never figure out his name. And then I think I finally found out his name, and I looked him up on Instagram, and then he saw one of my videos and followed me. He's doing great, though. He's doing really good. He bought himself a Mercedes G-Wagon, man. He's been doing so good. It's awesome to see. Nashi Kid, thank you, buddy. Stargazer, that's faster than Speeder. You ain't heard nothing yet. We might play that one. Shauna TV, good to see you again. How you doing tonight? Thank you, Tyler. I know the octaves are awesome. You know that's right. Half Dead, thanks. Avoid, appreciate that, brother. Shauna TV, thank you. Einhorn, there you go, brother Stargazer. Todd said, I may try this one as my sixth song. You probably do better than me, man. I have barely written it. I wrote it, put some stuff down to it, and I haven't finalized it, but that's a cool one. I think you would enjoy that one for sure. Steven, what's up, buddy? Nashi Kid says, the balance of speed and emotion was awesome. Thank you, my brother. Todd said, that sounds super fun. It's a fun song. I'm still working on it, honestly. Weed says, first time hearing Spark, that was straight up fire. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Einhorn. Aaron says it. He says he loves us all. We love you too, brother. Good to see you tonight. I think I might have something for you too. I didn't totally learn it, Aaron. Maybe I did. How'd it go? There's that Hangar 18 you're talking about. There's a reason why I didn't listen to those Inve albums after that, man. It's just no offense to Inve. I love Inve, but his stuff became so predictable. It's just started for me because I listened to his stuff so much that I could hear it and I could predict what he's gonna play. I could just predict what he's gonna play. I knew how his solos were gonna go. Like I was listening to that Hangar 18 Area 51 or whatever, and his solo came. I was like, okay, here comes the speed run. Okay, here comes the key change. Okay, here comes the harmonic minor. Okay, here it goes back. I knew exactly. It was just so predictable. That's why I didn't listen to none of that stuff. That's a cool tune. That's a classic Inve song that we would do. But that was a nice one, dude. Thanks for pointing that out to me, man. Shauna TV, thank you so much. There you go, Evan. Viking say, thanks, man. I'm learning Shadow Moses. The first riff so cool. It's hard for me because I've never played as fast as it goes. I'll check the video. Good. Yeah, give it at least 10 days and you should see an improvement. If you can go 30 days straight, you'll see an incredible improvement. I promise you that, man. Dylan said he got to practice his Purple Cosmos playing so he can have another badass purple guitar. There you go, brother. Zach G knows, go Bucks. Heck yes, Bucks my second favorite team. Raiders for life, man. But if the Raiders can't do it, I'll fall back on the Bucks. Louis Sai says bringing some magic those way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pella got the count 2276. That's what's up. Einor says, LOL, Spark Mountain Dew. That's it, man. Stargazer feeling. Hey, he says, go Falcons. Oh, man. ATL, bro. We'll see how they go, man. Thank you, Osman. Stargazer says, my last name is Hooligan. Band Issues wrote a song about. Here you go, man. Brett wants some Ozzy. We have a couple Ozzy requests. All right, man. Give me 2 seconds. Let me finish these comments up. Dylan was trying to play Mama, I'm Coming Home the other day. There you go, man. Aaron, thanks, brother. I thought you might enjoy that. Cold Coffee says, Inve isn't soulful to me. It's cool. Yeah, Inve, his old stuff, when he was young, that's when he had the sound, dude. That's when he could play. He just had everything going on for him, man. As far as his playing and his vibrato and his style, it was just beautiful, man. Everything up to like Trilogy, and then after that, he had that car accident, and it all just fell apart, man. I mean, he still rips. He's still amazing guitar player, and he got better. He got better again, but then he fell back off the wagon again, man. That's like, dude. Let's see. Marsha Hayes, how you doing? Captain Rich in the house. He says, K-Town for life. Heck yeah, Ken, more brother. He says, straight here's ready for the Milton. There you go. Stargazer feeling that Ozzy. You got it, Brett. Nick Magga, good to see you. Lad Porter. All right. Evan says, people should be asking for Randy or Zach. That's true, but we got it. We have best of both worlds. We'll do Intimidator after this Ozzy jam session. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. All right, let's see if I can pull it off again. Y'all know this one. I don't even have to tell you what the song this is. You'll figure it out in two notes. That's Randy and Ozzy, man. What a song, what a solos. Insanity, man, insanity. Well, shoot, since I'm in the section here, maybe let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got in the hit list here. How about a little Inve? I've seen some people talk about Inve, man. Let's do a classic Inve, cause you know I love playing some of this Inve stuff, man. If y'all don't know, I'll say the light tonight. You don't know Inve, man, or do I not? Right there. That's one of my favorite solos of all time of his. I mean, that just goes crazy right there. Goes crazy right there. All right, man, Juji's not here, but y'all, I know some of y'all like some fucking Dolkin, man. Let's play that up, man. There's just some George Lynch up in here. So far I got Randy, Inve, George Lynch. Who else can we do? Oh, let me see. We're just gonna go crazy tonight, man. We're gonna go crazy. Let's see. If you know heavy metal, if you know heavy metal, you don't know this song. You don't know heavy metal, man. Check this out. some crazy stuff right there, man. That's some crazy stuff. That's Ronnie James Dio and Vivian Campbell. Oh man, let me think. What else we got in here, man? I'm just gonna rip them up, man. Oh man, you can't go wrong. You know, who doesn't love Richie Blackmore in this world? We love Richie Blackmore. I can't stop now, man. I just saw someone from Germany roll in the house. You know what that means? Uli John Roth and the Scorpions is from Germany. So we got to play this song right here. If you don't know it, you don't know the Scorpions or Uli. Let's check this out. John Roth, one of my favorites of all time, man. This is fun right now. This is what it's all about. Now I saw someone roll up and say something. I'll give it a try, brother, because we hit 60,000, man. It's a party now. It's a party now. Stargazer right here. He said Rainbow Stargazer. Guess what? We got something for you. Let's give it a shot, man. Hope I remember it, man. That's insanity right there, man. Richie Blackmore, that's one of the greatest solos of all time, man. It's unless you know who Richie Blackmore and Rainbow was, you probably don't know what that solo was. But that's one of the greatest solos of all time, man. Ain't no doubt, man. Ain't no doubt. All right, one last quick one, man. We cannot leave out Mr. Andy LaRocque. I mean, if it wasn't for Andy LaRocque, you wouldn't hear these crazy tremolo bar stuff that I do. Andy's one of the greats. If you know who King Diamond is, one of his most famous songs, "Welcome Home." This is the solo to "Welcome Home." Check it out. That's enough of them cover solos. We're gonna get back to play Intimidator next. But man, that was fun, man. That was fun. I can't remember who said it the other night. Said, man, it'd be cool if you played like your top 10 favorite guitar players. I just did. There you have it. There you have it, man. That's a beauty right there. Some great stuff. Some great solos from some of the greatest players of all time. And I want to thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. It's one heck of a night, man. 60K, and we having a great time doing it, man. Thank you so much, everyone, who supports me and hangs out here. We do appreciate it. There's a lot of comments to go through, so I apologize. I'm going to try and rip through them all real quick so we can get back into the jamming. All right, where the heck did we leave off with? I don't remember where we left off with. Let's see. All right, there we go. I remember that one. So there's a lot of comments here, but I appreciate each and every one of you, and that's why I go through these comments and thank you all. Einhorn, there you go. Nashiket, Stargazer knew it. Einhorn knew. Captain Rich, half dead. Evan, he said the final countdown part. Oh, yeah. Captain Rich, appreciate that, brother. Rest in peace, Ozzy and Randy, man. Stargazer, thank you, man. Einhorn knows Weedly. Captain Rich, there you go. Thanks, Einhorn. Derek Versh, good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Einhorn's like, damn. Stargazer, that's fast. Which we do, man. Which we do. Captain Rich got the candles ready. You know that's rolling. Einhorn, thank you so much, buddy. And Donald likes how I put my own flair on it, a little extra sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? John Biggs, there you go, brother. Stargazer, thank you. Cold Coffee says, man, you play so fluid, that's a soulful metal sounds, man. Thank you, brother. Einhorn knows, hell yeah. Inve, Jay. Captain Rich is feeling it. Einhorn feeling that vampire metal. Captain Rich Stargazer like, get the F out of here, man. And we didn't stop. Nashiket, there you go. Aaron knows Inve, Palpatine. Einhorn, thanks, brother. Thank you, Derek. Much appreciated. Thank you, Einhorn. Donald James. Captain Rich knows Taps for Dabs 2025. That's how we roll, brother. Thanks, Cold Coffee. Stargazer, he was like, he didn't know what was going on, man. Old Greg in the house. What's up, brother? He said he dialed in. You know how we do, man. Thank you, my man. Dylan knows, be down. Thanks, Einhorn. And he's like, Dockin. Dockin's like, shaka-laka boom. Stargazer's feeling, there you go. Nashi gets that headbanging emoji needed, yes. Thank you, old Greg. Appreciate it. I use Amplitude 5 for anyone that cares. I use Amplitude 5. And if you go to my bio on my page, there's a link to my Sweetwater affiliate page, and you can find what I use there. Absolutely. Thank you, Osman. Pella got the count 310. That's what's up. HDS, there you go, brother. Stargazer, half the chat just got their introduction to Dockin right there, most likely. And I hope I did a good job of it, man. I love George Lynch, man. And we was talking about George the other day, man. And my man's like 70 plus years old and still commands the stage like a boss, dude. Dylan said, there you go, Aaron. He said, Rudio. Hey, Dylan said, my bad about creating the wrong person for Mama coming home. Just looked up and I felt like I was hit with the Mandela effect. Possibly, man. Stargazer said, when they hear a Dockin song now, they'll think Rick wrote it. I wish. Someone asked that. I did a video of that. In my dream solo, and he's like, is this your song? I was like, dude, if that was my song, I'd be a millionaire living in a mansion. But no, it's Mr. George Lynch and Don Dokken right there. Captain Rich knew that one. I can see your straps and I know you're clean. There you go. Nazi Kid Einhorn. Reed Hopper says Rick is on point tonight, rocking the classics that I grew up in. That's what's up, brother. That's what we like, man. Captain Rich fan. Dylan says Zach's guitar style seriously changed that song. It has. Big time, man. I don't know, says play totally different than I do and sounds better. Thank you, brother. Matthew Center, thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you. There you go, old Greg. He knows that Kill Switch version too, man. That's a great version too. They killed it, man. Howard Jones, man. What a singer, dude. A great singer, man. There you go, Einhorn. There you go. There's Bjorn. I saw that's Germany. I said, when I saw Germany, I was like, we got to play the Scorpions. Guten Morgen, Bjorn. Good to see you. HDS knew that. Blackmore, Captain Rich, Einhorn. There you go. Cameron Wilson was feeling it. Stargazer said it's not illegal to play someone else's music. It's an issue if you claim it as yours. True that, yeah. I don't claim nothing, man. You'd be surprised, man. I'll do some of these cover solos, and the dude, Mr. Tabs, gets like a cut. Like, how? Mr. Tabs didn't write this solo. I don't know how he pulled that off, man. Good for him. Like I can't remember what solo I did the other night. And it said, oh, copyright claim Mr. Tabs. I'm like, yeah, right. Okay, brother. Aaron Marin, there you go. Highway Star. Can't really say this one bad MF. Appreciate that. Bjorn said string meltdown indeed. Aaron's blowing his speakers up. You listen, you should play that man where blow your speakers with rock and roll. That's what's up, man. I said I'm gonna try and break up my sister's family and hook you guys up. I don't know about that. And Nashi Kid, there you go. Stargazer Fields, he said Rainbow Stargazer. I saw that. Like, you got it, brother. Thanks, Weed. Nashi Kid said I play this one because of DJX. It's fun too. That's a beauty, man. Old Greg says, Rick, you have always such positive vibes. Keep ripping. Thank you, old Greg. Appreciate you, brother. Osman knows Uli John Roth is amazing, man. And Bjorn said, it sounds so fast, like one note. Indeed. Stargazer feeling that Richie Blackmore. Einhorn knows I'm all hopped up on that Mountain Dew, man. Yep, Donald said, I knew it, Stargazer. And Stargazer himself said, this is before Ryan James Dio joined Black Sabbath. Indeed. Indeed, man. Evan says, come to Australia, then you'll see the stars. I would love to come to Australia, brother. Trust me, I would love to. Stargazer knew he had that Rainbow and the Flames, man. Rainbow's one of my favorite bands of all time, man. Yes, sir, Einhorn. Stargazer is a legend, man. Oliver Mikunda, good to see you, buddy. Anti rolling up, good to see you, man. And he says 60K, popping them champagnes. Appreciate you, brother. Anti been around pretty much since day one, man. Pretty dang close, man. So we always got to thank Anti for hanging with us. Bjorn says, thank God the human who invented guitars and tube amps. It's true that, man. True that. And modelers, true, exactly. Because I use the modeler here. But I got plenty of amps around here, man. Just can't use them. Anti feeling that 60K. Einer says, I want that guitar. You can get one right now, dude, on Reverb. Reverb.com got a few of them hanging out, man. Pretty penny, though. $1,000 minimum, probably. Nah, she cat, there you go. Stargazer, appreciate that. Evan says, born, his name is Rick, and he came from the planet Shred, indeed. Thanks, Cameron. Thank you, old Greg. Einer says, finally get to gaze upon the headstock. Yeah, yo. Gloria, thank you so much. That's awesome. Appreciate you. Yeah, what a crawl it's been this week. But dang, I knew we'd get there. I knew we'd get there. Thank you, Rogerio. Zeus, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Osman, thank you, buddy. Dylan says, I'm not even a drummer, but I had a double kicker ghost going. There you go, buddy. Weave's like, let's go. And Stardust knows 40K to go. We getting to get there. One way or the other, we gonna get there. Anti double down and said 940K. True that. That'd be sick too. That'd be sick too. That'd be something. Let's see. Sargas, his jaw was on the ground. Dang, brother. Thank you, man. Rogerio, there you go. Let's see. Thanks, Einhorn. Evan knew Grandma would like a cup of tea. Yeah, you know.
Missy, bring me the teapot.
Thanks, Einhorn. I was feeling that. Gloria's heading off to sleep. No worries, Gloria. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow, probably. Thank you, old Greg. CJ, just subscribe. You're killing it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, Weed. Einor says, watch the heads roll. You know that's right. Evan says, Flying V Doc, put on your song. I'm definitely going to. Anti wants that Michael Schenker. You're the only one I know. I love. Well, actually, what did I listen to the other day? What was that? Assault Attack? That ain't right though. I love On and On. That's my favorite one. Your local goober, what's up, man? He says, have you ever been in a band? I have, my friend, yes. Many of them. All signed to major record labels in the last 20 years. I appreciate you, brother. Donald James knows fucking docking is goated. They are, man. Sin, thanks so much, brother. Evan says, Rick is constantly in the high frequency band. That's for sure, man. That's for sure. Anti's got the link to my Sweetwater page up here. If you want to know what I use, what you see me use, it's all right there, man. Everything that you hear me work with is on that page, except for the guitars, of course. You can't buy these; they're too hard to find. Stargate says, all the praise you earn to keep us rocking. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Thank you, man. Donald James says, remember, we're talking Blood Tsunami. I think Howard Jones used to sing that. Maybe. Ricky Steves, what's up, buddy? He said, watching you inspire me to keep practicing. There you go, Ricky. That's what's up, brother. That's what I feel. Aaron says, any Lord of the Rings riffs into a solo? I never know. So think about that one. Evan says, Mr. Tabs says it all. I know, right? Bjorn says, ever tried Ernie Ball Paradigm strings? They really do better harmonics. Lasts about 20% longer. Interesting. Nah, buddy, I just used the Super Slinkies my whole life, man. They've never failed me once, man. Never really failed me once. They sound great. Harmonics sound great. They're nice and slidey. And my fingers are used to those strings, man. But I do love Ernie Balls. Ain't no doubt about that. All right, HDS, brother, take care of yourself, man. Thank you so much again, man. We'll see you soon. Stargate says, I had the original albums of Rainbow and Elf. There you go, man. I think I'm almost done with these comments, man. Bjorn, yeah, Dylan's talking about that. They said, Iron is yo, Cat in the Blue coming after you, the diver. Bjorn said, I feel a lot of love in this chat. Absolutely, brother. Big B says, you ever play any blues or any other genre than speed notes? Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. We got a couple blues songs. Yeah, Aaron knows we got some bluesy stuff. Big B said, I'm worried if he doesn't start throwing some fire blues shots, I'm going to throw my guitar. Oh, you better watch out, man. I mean, shoot, we played Highway Star. That's real bluesy, man. Anthony says, yo, Rick, how was your on call? Anthony, I'm doing good, buddy. It was okay. It got a little busy on the weekend. It's never fun, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, Cameron says, Quaalude Lullaby. There you go. There's a Sabotage that song called Thorazine Shuffle. That tune rips, man. Old Greg said, Rick, if you care to share, what's your biggest mentor or inspiration in life? I mean, it's a couple, you know. Inve was my biggest inspiration to learn how to play guitar. And I think Chuck Schuldiner, man, was a really great mentor for me because I was very close to him and I got to see how he did business. And it made me understand a lot of things, you know, how to understand the music business better and how to get further along in it. So yeah, Inve was the guy that I didn't know, but I learned everything he did, and Chuck was the guy I knew and learned everything I could from him. Don J said, I used to have the guitar in my lap while Rick was on. Heck yeah, man, that's how you do it, man. All right, let's see. Tyler Shep, thank you so much, brother. You have a great night, man. We shall see you soon again. And I got your email. I replied. Got you covered, man. Hopefully this weekend I'll finish knocking that out. We're going to get something cooking. All right. Intimidator. Let's see. So yeah, we're gonna play some more original stuff here. Now we'll kick it back into overdrive. This one right here is called Intimidator. Get ready. No one backs down from the Intimidator. Let's do this. That's a crazy tune. Intimidator, yo, that one thumps, man. I like that one. I really enjoy playing that. The Intimidator, man. What a crushing jam that is, man. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna play one more. We're gonna hit this chat. I'm gonna play one more. Ah, shoot. Who was the person that wanted the blues, man? Where's the blues, man? What was his name? Okay, Big B. Big B, I'm not gonna do any, but I'll do a quick. I got a quick one for blues. But come back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Our Saturday stream is like a super chill stream. I'll probably play 2 blues songs for that matter tomorrow. I promise you that, man. I got one real classic blues and I got one new one I just wrote the other day. That's more of a kind of a jazzy, funky blues. But yeah, come back tomorrow night. I promise you I'll play that. But I'm gonna play. I got another classic cover here. I'm gonna play right quick because this is one of my favorites, man. Let me make sure I know. All right, man. Eric Clapton is one of my all-time favorite guitar players too. If you didn't know, he's in my top 10 for sure. Clapton. I mean, if that ain't blues enough for you, I don't know, man. Eric Clapton is the blues, man. I love Eric. I got to see Eric on the Behind the Sun tour in like 1983 or 4 or whatever. Unbelievable. My uncle is one of the biggest Clapton fans ever. Man, he's awesome. All right, let's read these comments, and we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna end with Chaotic Calm. Speaking of that, I'm gonna throw this shirt up on the screen. If you don't know, we have a store here on YouTube with plenty of t-shirts, coffee mugs, stickers, hoodies, you name it. We probably got it, man. But we're gonna throw up the Chaotic Calm. Hey, man, why you do that? YouTube just tripped out on me. There's a problem while searching. Thanks a lot, YouTube. The one time I want to show something. We might not be able to show this shirt because YouTube's acting stupid tonight. Anyway, but this next song is called Chaotic Calm. It's the fastest thing you'll probably ever hear this week. But we're gonna give that a shot for sure. All right, let's see. Let me hit these comments real quick. Anti had that link to Tyler. Make sure you do check out Tyler. We appreciate that. Let's see. All right. Donald J says Chuck went through some legal battles. Quite a few, man. Yeah, when he wanted to get away from his record label, man, it was a nightmare, dude. Because he wanted to go to Nuclear Blast, and it was a big nightmare to go from his who was it, Roadrunner Records. It was a big nightmare to get off that and go to Nuclear Blast. But that's what he wanted. He wanted to be on Nuclear Blast. And they wanted him to be on Nuclear Blast. So there was a big battle there, man, for sure. But Chuck had some really good attorneys, man. He had a really good attorney. He made it happen. Bjorn says, guess what? My TV's in the background. They're showing Married with Children for the 1,000th time. There you go. That's a classic, man. Einor said, yes, is the final boss music game. No, that's right. Thanks, gratitude. Einor, thank you. Dylan said, I can already tell this is going to be my new earworm. There you go. That's a good one. Bjorn, good ear, buddy. Melodic Minor, absolutely, man. We throw it up in there, man. Anthony Warren said, this is sick. I don't think I've heard this one. Yeah, we might not have played that one. I haven't played a lot of stuff. We played a lot of different stuff this week, but there's a lot of stuff I didn't play. But when you have about 100 original songs, it's hard to get them all going. And Anthony Warren got himself some VIP excellence. Good to see you, Anthony. Thank you so much, brother. Einor says, your guitar is a good singer. It is. It's a really good one. I like that. Sorry, guys, he has an eye impairment. Sorry for the typos. He has a disease in his left eye called CSCR. It makes me look wavy. He don't drive it no more, light blind. I feel that, man. And I'm sorry to hear that, brother. There's always, hopefully you're overcome and adapting to it, and you're living your life, man. Aaron says, L-O-R-A-T riff. What? Lord of the Rings riff? I don't even know. I haven't watched the Lord of the Rings in a year. We watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy like the last big hurricane. We were stuck in a hotel for a couple of days. But I don't remember no riffs from them. Here you go, Einor. Mary had a little lamb, indeed. Dylan says, Blues Gone Metal is one of my favorite subs. True that, man. Einor knows Clapton's great. He liked it. It's dull. Thanks, buddy. He says, Stargazer, Rick, eat well and take care of yourselves. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely, man. Cameron says, best part of the day, or greatest part of the day, I've been showing everyone I know your awesomeness. Good night, brother. Thank you, Cameron. We certainly appreciate that. No sacred cows, no Eric Clapton. Slow hand, man. Donald James said he's a big fan of Cream. Oh, yeah, man. That's when Clapton was a shredder. Clapton was shredding it back in the day with Cream, man. He did some wild stuff. Strange Brews are beautiful, man. Einhorn, I sure don't have a D tuning. No, I don't get into that. My guitar is tuned down a whole step to D, for sure. There you go, Donald. Anti's got some links to my Cash App, PayPal, and account, Venmo. If you're in the donating mood out there, all good. If not, you being here is number one thing. I truly appreciate you. Guitar Guy ATX, dude. I'm a massive lurker of this guy right here. And if you don't know who Guitar Guy ATX is, this dude's amazing. I love watching him. He sounds so awesome too. Make sure, let me get his link up here. And he just dropped a super chat. Brother, you rock, man. You guys gotta check out, if you like the blues, Guitar Guy ATX is probably the best blues player I've seen here on YouTube, man. And we're gonna put his link up here. Please make sure if you can click on that link and you like the blues, go check out that. It's Guitar Guy ATX. Amazing. We've been watching. I'm a lurker, dude. I'm a lurker guy, a guitar guy. I'm a super lurker. I just lurk. We play video games. I listen to your music. It sounds amazing, dude. I love it, man. I'm so glad you stopped by, man. I appreciate it. I've always come to your streams and I hit the like button at least. But I never have a time to type a lot of stuff. But next time I'm gonna stop in and say what's up, buddy. Thank you, my man. And I seen you hanging out at Brody's channel. I was like, and I think you took off, and I was like, yo, was that Guitar Guy ATX? What the heck, man? That's awesome. So I appreciate you, brother. I really do. Stargazer says, some channels hit a peak and stop. I honestly think you'll have 100K in a month. So I wish, brother, man. It's tough, dude. I mean, I've been lucky. I've been lucky, man, to really pump it out with these lives and stuff. And I've only gone viral like once on YouTube for my videos, like a couple 100,000. Whereas like on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, I'm like getting like millions of views over there on videos. So it's like, YouTube, what I gotta do, man? What I gotta do? But man, I feel you, buddy. We're gonna get there. Aaron says, do you like Symphony X Fawn? I don't know, man. I kind of didn't listen to them for a while. I love the first album, Damnation Game, and what's the next album after that was pretty cool. But yeah, I kind of fell off. I mean, Michael, it's almost like I didn't want to listen to it because Michael Romeo is so amazingly sick. I was like, I just can't listen to it, man. He's too good. He's like the best guitar player around, man. It's tough to listen to sometimes when you know he's the best and you ain't probably gonna play none of that stuff. But I love listening to it though. He's an amazing player. I listen to a lot of his stuff. There you go. I don't appreciate it. Thank you, Guitar Guy. I appreciate that, brother. Donald James did sub. That's awesome, man. Absolutely, bro. I think your name is Mike, correct? If I remember correctly. I believe so. Einor says, Rick sent me. Absolutely, absolutely. Limpopo from Ukraine. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Donald James said, I need more blues playing streamers. Absolutely, man. You can't go wrong with Guitar Guy ATX. It's a beautiful, smooth sound. Really smooth sound, man. It's so nice to hear. It's like calming and relaxing, and he's a super chill dude. And everyone loves it, man. Everyone that's in his chat's always loving on it, man, for sure. Nice. Anti's been posting up some Guitar Guy ATX. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Anthony says, listen to Odyssey Symphony X. Yeah, I remember, like, what's that, Sea of Lies? That's a good one. I have the last album. I have that last album, and I have Michael Romeo's two solo albums, the War of the Worlds stuff. But what's the last Symphony X album I have on my iTunes? And Yeah, that's sick, dude. It's like you listen to that and go, man, no one can touch Michael Romeo, dude. No one can touch Michael Romeo, bro. Sorry, it's Watt Rick, but you got this. You're open to collaboration with some people in chat, and they're super talented. I really want to see an album. Yeah, I'd love to get one, buddy. We're trying. It costs a lot of money, man. But we're trying. I'm trying to save all these super chats and stuff. I'm trying to save some for the studio, so I got drummers. You know, everyone needs to get paid, so got to pay a drummer. I got to pay a bass player, and my keyboard player probably will do it for free. We'll see. But anyway, all right. Well, this is the last tune of the night, y'all. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. This tune is wildly insane. You know, I don't know, man. Maybe I should play something else. I don't know. Do you want to hear Chaotic Calm? Well, let me tell you what. Do you want to hear something incredibly fast or something pretty fast and melodic? Let me know. Fast and melodic or just straight up fast? I don't know. Think of a Chaotic Calm or Tears of Time. You tell me. Let me know. Chaotic Calm, which is like 200 beats per minute, or Chaotic Calm. I'm sorry. Or okay, melodic. I don't want to say speed of light fast. I'll throw some speed. I think we're gonna go with the melodic. You know. I think we're gonna. But see, Pella wants to go. All right, maybe we'll do both. How about this? I will do both. I'll play the melodic one first, and then we'll end with Chaotic Calm. We'll go melodic to full shred, back to back. How about that? All right. So let's see. We're gonna play Tears of Time, cause I haven't played this one in a minute. Where's it be? All right, let's go. All right, Rick, get ready for this one. Tears of Time, nice chill one. One of my favorite solos to play on this too. Let's go. Tears of Time right there. You want a melodic? There it is. That's a crazy tune right there. And I could get lost. I get lost in that song. I really do. That's something wild and crazy right there. And I wrote that a while ago. I probably wrote that. It says October of 2023. So that's an old one right there. But man, very cool tune. I'll definitely be on a record if I ever get one out real soon. Anyway, what we got here? Stargate said basic album download is $10.99. High quality is worth it. I know, man. See, I had a dream, man. I had an album out in 2003 from a major record label in Europe. It only sold about 8,000 copies, and it just disappeared. Cue like 20-some years later, here I am playing guitar again, and I'm like thinking, I own the rights to this album, right? And I had like maybe 10 to 15,000 subscribers and followers around the world. And I'm thinking, man, I could get this on, I can put it on iTunes. So I got it on iTunes, I got it on Amazon, I got all these streaming platforms. I went everywhere. I promoted to every day for like 2 weeks. A video, my album's out, coming out, my album's coming out. Hype. And you know how much money I made in a year since I put that album out? Like $87, dude. It's hard, man. The music, it don't matter how much it costs, it don't matter, man. People want it for free. People want it for free somehow, but so it costs money to record, and then you put it out there and people just listen to it for free, or they don't buy it, whatever. So it's tough. So, and I do make money at work, but that helps my family. It takes care of me and my family. So doing the YouTube thing, the super chats, any donations, it helps me put that money toward like doing music stuff, because I can't put music money from my own life into the music. I've done it before too much, and I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and never got a return from it, man. But I think doing what I do is more rewarding. Just me playing and seeing all these great people hang out with me and all these thousands of people that follow me, I think that's the most rewarding part of it, and I truly appreciate all that support, Bad news, we're running low on Mountain Dew here, but we got to get cooking, and we're going to play one more tune, and we definitely got a bit out. Donald James said, I think I could definitely play along with some more with the blues tune. Absolutely, man. Bell says, I want to go fast. Yeah, we're going to do it. Aaron said that, FF. Aaron, we're going to play that tomorrow for sure. 100% we're playing that tomorrow. All the newest originals from the week, we're going to play that tomorrow for sure. I know I said Melody's overrated. See, Anti coming, he said both. Play both. I will. For the 60K. Absolutely. And Anti says, welcome all you visiting peacefully from around this world. Rocksteady, everybody. I know it's like Tears of Time. That's what's up. Uncle Slough, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Stargazer said he's a drummer. He needs more cowboy. There you go, guitar guy. Appreciate you, my man. Evan says, riffs before bed make a strong morning glory. There you go, brother. Let's see. Paula R, hello to you. How you doing tonight? Stargazer got them DW drums. Those are nice, bro. Team Paint Australia, thank you much, brother. Einhorn wants faster. Absolutely. Stargazer knows. Donald James said, flawless execution. Got to have it or else we could kill Bob. You gotta get that right, man. Indeed. Team Paint, thanks, buddy. Skylar Hansard, thank you very much. Obscura Amor, thank you, buddy. Pellet loves them tears. Absolutely. Thank you, guitar guy Einhorn. Thank you. Terry Carranza in the house says, I love how you incorporate scales in music. Absolutely. And thank you, Terry. It's always great to see you. Obscura Amor, thank you, buddy. Gratitude. Appreciate that. Thank you, Obscura. I was like, dang. Stargazer said, I'm going to buy it. I support people. I appreciate that, man. It's tough these days. Donald James says, playing live is where the money's at nowadays. If anything, put money to, yeah. I mean, if you can go play live like this, is a way to make money. If you can go play shows out there and sell merchandise like crazy, because people, when you're at a show, people want to buy stuff. That's when they want to buy stuff. They see you play live, like, I want a shirt. I want to hear the CD. I want this or that. So that's the best way to do it. For me, it's like, yeah, I'm here. I can go check out my store, do this or that, go check out iTunes. But yeah, it don't matter to me. I'm not in it for the money here. I'm having fun is what I'm doing. And if I can make money at it and grow my channel and grow, go record albums and videos and stuff, like pro stuff, that's great, man. But if it don't happen, it don't happen. We do what we do, and we have fun doing it. That's how you roll. Stargazer said he got a case of Mountain Dew the Pepsi Man gave him. That's the hookup. Louis says, you're an awesome person. Thanks for all your charisma. Thank you, Louis. I appreciate you, buddy. Donald James knows our merch. You can support Rick by buying his merch. Sure, that helps too. It all helps, man. It all helps. And we just save it up, you know. We just throw it in the account and it just keeps collecting. And when it gets to the point where we got enough to do something with it, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Absolutely, Osman. You're welcome, buddy. Stargazer knows playing live on the road is hard. Yeah, I toured for years, bro. 1999 to 2000 through 2004, I toured the world, Europe, Asia, all over, bro. It wasn't that hard, you know, because you have fun doing it, and you're seeing thousands of people a night. But I mean, if you're playing in front of, you know, 50 people or something out on the road, that's gonna hurt, man. That's gonna hurt. But you know, luckily for me, I was in a band that we had tons. We had the singer had a huge following, and we'd always be seeing people, man. Thanks to Jim. I understand. I'm gonna watch your lessons. There you go, buddy. Donald James says, I believe that Life on the Road definitely sounds hard. Oh yeah. Axel asks, do I like Devourment? I've never heard of it, bro. I don't even know what that is. It sounds like it's be heavy though. A name like Devourment, that's gotta be heavy. All right, well that's it, man. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here in the great state of Florida. We're gonna end it with Chaotic Conk. I wonder if I can show that shirt finally. Man, YouTube be tripping, man. Come on, YouTube, help me out here. It don't matter, man. What else? If you go to, okay, Anti's got the link to my shop there. So if you want to check out the shirts and stuff we have, make sure you check out that link that Anti just posted. There's a shirt for this song called Chaotic Calm. This song is fast. It's 200 beats per minute. It's probably one of the fastest songs I do have. It's mind-bogglingly crazy. And it's going to be, it's how you end the show. It's how you end this show. All right, so Chaotic Calm, queued up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button before we go tonight. If this song doesn't help you subscribe, I don't know what else will. But I do put videos every single day. I go live 5 times a week. And we have one of the greatest communities on YouTube here. We have a lot of fun every time we get together. So check this out. Have a great night. Enjoy the song. And let's go Chaotic Calm. That's it right there. Chaotic Calm. And I made it. I made it through. All right, let's see. Thanks so much for all the comments. I appreciate y'all hanging out here. Let's see. All right, and I remember Anti got the link to all the shirts and stuff. Donald James said, I think musicians these days would be happy just making a decent living playing. That's true, yeah. I mean, nice, man. I mean, if you make a couple $100 a week or something, man, it's just extra. You know, and you're just having fun. If you're just doing what you're doing and you're making a little money, that's nothing wrong with that, man. That's pretty much what's going on here, you know. I make a little bit, but I put it all toward the upgrading the studio, getting some nice, new toys for it that I can, make better sounds and make my mixes better, stuff like that. Buy more guitars, you know. 'Cause I'm always trying to look for these guitars. That's the last sip of Mountain Dew, mind you. There you go, Axel. Einhorn, appreciate that, buddy. Stargaze lives in coastal Georgia. He'd been cooking. You know that's right, brother. If I say he'd devour mints, that's a good name too. Devour mints. You should make that. The brand is called Devour, just like they got a food called Devour, and you can just make the mints. The mints you want to devour. That's how you roll. There you go, Einhorn, Stargazer. Tibor in the house. Spasibo, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks, Einhorn. Donald said, yes, which is a perfect transition, hence Chaotic Calm, indeed. Stardust came up with that title a long time ago. I just want to thank you, buddy. Have a great night, Evan. Great day for you, actually. Weed Hopper says, thank you, Rick. It's been an amazing night of shredding. Appreciate you in your town. Thank you, Weed. Appreciate you, brother. What's Anti got tonight? He still got the eggs. Spicy sharp cheddar cheeseburger with eggs over med. The real cottage cheese melted on the eggs with cheddar. Dang, that's interesting. And real cacao dark chocolate bars. Gotta have them. What am I gonna have? I don't know what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have some. I got some big chunky Chips Ahoy's, man. I'm probably gonna crank those down tonight. Aaron, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Einhorn. Juan Carlos Escobar, good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Einhorn, appreciate you, brother. Bill Evans, good to see you, my friend. Muhammad knows Muhammad got caught in the mosh on that one, man. Dylan says, what a way to end the night. Indeed. Einhorn, thank you. Donald James, appreciate it. He says 60K. Congrats. Thank you, my brother. Rick says, I know you know of the band Origin. John Longstreth is idol of drumming. Never saw one hand a gravity blast until I saw them. There's a band in Ohio called Origin way back in the day, but I don't remember it too well. Skylar, brother, he says, hell yeah, brother, have a great night. We'll definitely be back to listen again. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, Pellet. Weed says, if music soothes the savage soul, consider me slayed. Absolutely, brother. Axel, thank you. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you. Let's see. Stargazer, there you go. You got that right. I remember said, get a Kramer American unless you can handle it. And I don't like Kramer. I never liked Kramers. They felt like baseball bats to me. I had some friends that had Kramers. I just never liked them, man. But they're nice. They sounded amazing. But I just never get into the feel of them. Let's see. It's always the Jacksons and Charvels that I was just grown to, man. I loved them. I just loved them. Stargate said, I see a heavy million bands. Origin blew me away. Hung out with them at the show. Nice, dude. Tibor, thank you, my brother. You have a great one, too, man. It's always great to see you. And thank you for all your comments in the videos, brother. Terry says, good to see you and hear you, Rick. Have a great night. You too, Terry. Thank you. You say, oh, I thought, I swear to God, there was a band in Ohio called Origin, too. Insanity. But yo, everyone, it's getting late for me. I need to go chill on my couch and hang out. Get myself some cookies and milk, man. I deserve it. But yo, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And so thank you so much for the 60,000. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Almost 2 years ago, I was sitting at 0, and now we're here. So I love it. And so make sure if you're hanging out and you didn't get to see much show, I'll be back tomorrow night. That's Saturday, August the 2nd at 9 p.m. And as well, Sunday at 9 p.m. Saturday, we do a horizontal stream. It's very chill. There's clearly no requests, really. No requests at all. We do a lot of different stuff. Sunday, we'll be back. Maybe we do some stuff with that, whatever. But yeah, Sunday's more like this. Saturday is not like this. So choose wisely. But make sure you hit that subscribe button, and you'll know what I'm shredding, all right? Other than that, thanks to all the mods. Thanks to everyone hanging out, holding it down. We love to see you guys here. And yeah, that's it. Other than that, make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you stay safe and make sure you're good to each other because that's all we got. So y'all have a great night or great day wherever you are at in this world. And we'll see you August the 2nd at 9 p.m. Take care, everybody.